Well, at this stage, very little information is coming forward officially, Shihab. Al Jazeera was able to confirm, though, directly with the office of the state prosecutor there in Coahuila, in the northern part of Mexico, and they are telling us that at least 11 common graves, I should say 11 clandestine graves, were discovered, some of them 1 meter deep. And in those graves, they found fragments of human bones. The majority of those bones were burnt up. Also around the crime scene, investigators discovered barrels of petrol that had been emptied out, filled with holes, and their hypothesis at this stage, Shihab, is that that fuel in those barrels was used to burn the bodies. So at this stage, still no confirmation on just how many people were killed, but human remains were found in that part of the border, just about 10 kilometers south of Texas.
There were some reports that officials had suggested the Zetas drug cartel were responsible for these deaths. Has any evidence been produced?
Well, all they have now at this point are suspicions, strong suspicions based on anecdotal evidence that they've discovered over time, including today a large cache of weapons, more than 160 assault rifles, a few grenade launchers, and even a few rocket launchers discovered in that part of Mexico, more like 200 kilometers south of the town we're talking about. Those weapons apparently were a weapon cache belonging to the Zetas, and officials told me on the phone just a few minutes ago that they believe that that's the place, this is a part of Mexico where the Zetas have been operating, so they do believe that this might be the group responsible for this latest round.
So many mass graves unearthed in the last few weeks and months. How are all these investigations going?
Well, in other parts of Mexico, they believe they found some of the culprits. Some of those people have faced charges. At least one man who is apparently a leader of one of the cells of the Zetas faced charges on Friday. But the investigation that we're speaking about now in the town of Guerrero, this one at this stage is being conducted by state investigators. And when more media start to cover the story, I'm sure there's going to be a lot more political pressure on the federal government, and they'll likely send federal investigators to look into those graves found in that part of Mexico.
Franc, thank you very much.